Welcome to Win with Barlow, the podcast where we turn your entrepreneurial dreams into reality. With your host, Akira Barlow. Today, we're diving into the fascinating world of DNA testing businesses. Looking to maintain momentum or ready to scale? This series is your guide to success. Let's get started.
Hey, cousins. So, welcome. This is audio learning session episode 2 with your girl, Akira Barlow. If you're new here, well, welcome to the family, okay? Welcome to the family. I'm on IG, of course. My IG handle is Win with Barlow. So if you're just stumbling across this video, you might want to kind of check me out over there to kind of see what all of this is about. Because over here, we are diving into the whole aspect of starting a DNA testing business and just being successful in this industry. So that is what we're doing over here. So make sure you comment, make sure you like the videos if they resonate with you, if they're helping you out. Make sure you are subscribed, baby, so you can stay tuned to all of the good stuff that I will be bringing to you guys really, really soon over here on YouTube. All right. So today we are talking about some things that these folks just not gonna tell you, baby. That's what we're talking about. I know that the DNA testing, like the content, all of that is like starting to pick up. You're starting to see a lot of more people kind of talk about this business and talk about it. I'm not going to take credit for that, but I am going to say your girl got a little influence, baby. And it's really good to see. It just shows you that when God does tell you like what you need to be doing, you see it. You see it. Like you see it. And this was something that I was like, God, you want me to tell the folks about this? Because I really didn't see it to be such a grand thing, such a major thing. But hey, here we are. All right. So today, I'm going to be telling you guys some important things that you need to know about starting your mobile lab, getting into this industry, what is really, really like behind the scenes so that you can kind of know, I know that social media, even myself, you know what I'm saying? We make it look so easy, so profitable, so quick, so simple, right? That is what, we kind of make it seem like. But for me, it's way deeper than that, okay? And when I'm speaking to you, think along the lines of like, my goal with this whole DNA testing thing is to have the largest Black brand, the largest African American DNA testing company in the country. Like, that is my goal. Like, that's what I'm trying to achieve. So when I talk about things over here, I want you to know that that is the scope, that is my focus, that is the perspective that I am speaking on. So let's jump into some things that these folks may not really want to tell you if you are really trying to do the damn thing in the DNA testing industry. Number one, the first thing is you got to market your ass off, baby. Okay, let me just keep it all the way 1,000. Okay, not 100, baby, 1,000. It is so important, man, to understand that marketing is everything. If you can market, baby, you can win. Like, that's literally like my slogan. Like, you got to be able to market. This business is very simple. It's very easy to do. It doesn't require a whole lot to get started. The overhead is really low. But in order to build that brand visibility, in order to show up constantly and consistently, it's going to cost you some money. You're going to have to market. So a lot of people will tell you, hey, you can do this and you're going to make some money, but they're not going to tell you that you're going to spend a little change trying to show up and actually market. Yes, I provide a lot of strategies that are free, a lot of things that are easy to build some traction. But for the most part, if you are going to make money with anything, baby, you're going to spend some. You're going to spend some. And that's just what it is. I have quite a few marketing expenses, and initially, as the owner of the business, like I wasn't taking a personal salary for a very, very long time because I was reinvesting for the first 7 months directly back into the business. Like I wanted to make sure that we were going to be able to stick around, we were going to be able to be present. So I wanted to make sure that I was marketing like the big dogs, baby. I wanted to be in the newspaper. I wanted to go out with the Sunday paper. Like I knew that I was going to have to spend a little change in order to make my community recognize this brand, respect this brand, and for me to be able to grow it in different places, in different areas. So I already knew just from business experience, baby, that I'm going to have to spend some money. But at the same time, I didn't realize the consistency in which it required with this business, so to speak. So with this DNA testing thing, I am making calls every day. Like I'm making calls, I'm calling attorneys, I'm calling doctors' offices, I'm setting up sales calls, I'm setting up Zoom presentations. It is some format of communication in regards to building a lead or building the partnership. So all of that starts with marketing. All of that starts with me giving them information about what I do or just having that brand visibility in my community and in my area. So people, and I don't know if they know, but people are just not telling you guys that this business is just something that you have to build. It is like a Rolodex. It is like a sit down at a computer, map out who you're calling, keep a Excel spreadsheet of the result of that conversation, know who your partners are, know who you need to get supplies to. It is really a system to this whole thing. It's not just wake up, put a sign out, go do it and go. And you can. I mean, if that's what you're trying to do, if you're trying to hustle this thing out and just make you a few, dollars to make ends meet, then it's a little bit different. But if you're trying to create a long lasting business where you're trying to pass this thing down to your children, or you're trying to take this thing to a whole different level, then you're going to have to really sit down and do some serious work. And I do mean like structuring leads, maybe having a CRM so that you can document clients that may need you again. Just an actual, system to really make good money in this space. So that's one of the things that I know people are not really sharing. And I wanted to make it very clear that this business is not really something that you want to wake up and kind of wing every day, because the money will be just way too inconsistent. All right. Next, one of the things that I think that people are not sharing about this business is the importance of building relationships for lab partnerships. So to me, everything is negotiable, right? Everything. So if I'm working with somebody and I'm bringing you clients, or I'm doing a certain volume, baby, we're about to negotiate. One thing that I've learned in this business is to have multiple relationships, multiple open doors. And so that basically means that I'm not just sticking with one particular lab. I may partner with, 3 or 4 different companies based on the service or based on the price, so that I can ensure that I'm giving a good product or doing something for my client. In return, of course, we're making profit on it. So one of the things I think that people are not really sharing is the importance of building those relationships out. It's important that when you partner with a lab, you call them, you get on the phone, you talk about the services that they offer, go through that fee schedule that they're going to give you. And when I say partner with a lab, I'm meaning that, you need a lab to partner to give you the results, to give you supplies. That is what I mean. So building that relationship is important. You should know and understand the process. You should know the people who work there. You should know that if there's an issue, who you can contact. Like, it's important for your business to be present in the partnership with whoever is processing that collection for you. So make sure you're doing that, spending some time getting to know your sales representatives, getting to know who's responsible for what division in certain aspects of that partnership for you. So that is something that I'm going to highly suggest. Build a relationship with the people that you are going into partnerships with. And even in the sense of partnerships of maybe attorneys and, OBGYNs, anybody else that you may be partnering with on the back end, that's still very important because partnerships and relationships are two-way streets. So when I'm partnering with an attorney or someone, I'm going to make sure that I can send them business as well, or I'm going to, refer people to them or list them on my publications so that people can know that these are my partners. So that is number 2. My advice on, not my advice, but just my take on is just a couple things I feel like people are not really telling you out here in these DNA testing startup streets, baby. All right. Number 3, right? Another thing that I think people are not really sharing about this DNA testing startup thing is that business credit is crucial, I think, especially when it comes to scaling, when it comes to growing. You can, of course, get a vehicle, a car in the name of your business. But of course, that comes with commercial insurance and a lot of other things. But just utilizing business credit, I think, is crucial. People don't think about grants. People don't think about funding. They don't think about business credit with this business because of the profit margins. But to me, that makes one of the greatest candidates to seek opportunities like that. So that positioning in your business changes everything. If you got funding, if you got business credit, you're able to market at a bigger rate, at a faster rate, at a larger capacity. You're able to buy things and have things in your business as if a normal, a large Fortune 500 company would have. So I think that business credit is something that a lot of the courses and a lot of people are leaving out. But I do highly recommend, like literally, get your business structured right, okay? Get that thing together. Make sure you got a website, your EIN, like get that thing together. Make sure it's done right, and definitely get your business in position to get, grants and to get funding and to start establishing those business credit accounts. So those are some things that I feel like a lot of people are not really sharing about this business and about this space. I'm going to say this is going to be part 1 because I think I might end up doing a part 2 to this, but I don't want these things to be very long. I want you to be able to drive to work and listen to me and you're done, like you're there. Okay. So that is audio lesson number 2. What they're not telling you about getting into this DNA testing space. If you got questions, if you want to start your DNA testing business, everything is in the description box on how to get in contact with me. Again, if you have enjoyed this, if it resonates with you, make sure that you are liking the videos and you are commenting, you subscribing so that we can keep this thing going. All right. Hope you guys are doing well. Talk to you on episode number 3.